This is one of the best messages I have ever heard. It changed my perspective on life. You know, our world is so materialistically driven that we tend to base our value in material possessions, social status, accomplishments, and even our physical appearance. However, there is something that transcends all of these things, something that truly defines our worth. And no, I'm not talking about wealth, fame, or beauty. I am talking about the most valuable thing we can ever own, our soul. When you are always worrying about the future, you are not living in the present moment. The important thing is to be aware of them and to take steps to correct them. Remember that life is a gift, and we should cherish every moment of it. Thank you for listening. See you next time. You can start by setting aside some time each day to focus on the present moment. During this time, you can do something that you enjoy, like taking a walk in nature, reading, or spending time with loved ones. You can also try to be more mindful of your thoughts and emotions. When you notice that you are worrying about the future or regretting the past, gently bring your attention back to the present moment. With practice, you will become better at focusing on the present moment and living the life you want. You are letting your thoughts about the future control you instead of the other way around. The future is uncertain, and there is no point in worrying about things that may or may not happen. 2. You are always regretting the past. Another sign that you may be forgetting to live in the present moment is if you are always regretting the past. Dwelling on the past will not change it. It will only cause you unnecessary stress and pain. The past is gone, and we cannot change it. All we can do is learn from it and move on. 3. You feel unhappy or unfulfilled. If you feel unhappy or unfulfilled, it may be a sign that you have lost sight of what truly matters in life. You may be chasing after material possessions or social status instead of experiences, personal growth, and making a difference in the world. This does not mean that money, possessions, and status are bad things.
Ow!
It just means that they should not be the main focus of our lives. 4. You have lost touch with your values and beliefs. When we lose touch with our values and beliefs, we can easily get caught up in the rat race and forget what truly matters to us. It is important to take the time to reflect on our values and beliefs and to make sure that we are living in accordance with them. This will help us to stay focused on what is really important to us and will give us a sense of purpose and direction in life. You see, many people chase after material possessions because they believe that having more stuff will make them happier. But studies have shown that beyond a certain point, having more stuff doesn't actually increase our happiness. Well, it's simple, but not easy. We need to chase after experiences, personal growth, and making a difference in the world. These are the things that truly matter in life, the things that bring us joy, fulfillment, and a sense of purpose. The great thing about these things is that they don't cost money. They are free for everyone to access. You can start today and see the difference it makes in your life. In fact, it can often do more harm than good. You could also try something new, take up a new hobby, or learn a new skill. Or you could volunteer your time to help others in your community. These are just a few examples, but the possibilities are endless. The important thing is that you find ways to make your life more meaningful and fulfilling. And you shouldn't think of money when doing this. Money is not the most important thing in life. Yes, we need money to survive, but that doesn't mean that we should let it control us. There are many people who have lots of money but are miserable. They have everything they could ever want, but they are still unhappy. Why? Because they have lost sight of what truly matters in life. They have forgotten to live in the present moment. They are always worried about the future or regretting the past. But the truth is that life is happening right now. The only moment that is guaranteed is the present moment. So we need to savor it and make the most of it. For example, studies have shown that people who are materialistic are more likely to experience negative emotions such as envy and greed. They are also more likely to be unhappy with their lives overall. So then what is the answer? What is the one thing that we should be chasing after in life? For example, you could start by setting aside time each day to do something that you enjoy, whether it's reading, painting, or taking a walk in nature. Here are some signs that you may be forgetting to live in the present moment. 1. You are constantly worrying about the future. If you see any of these signs in yourself, don't worry. It happens to the best of us. I hope this inspires you to start living in the present moment and to make the most of your life.